Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening to all of you, all the viewers of the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I am Gaurav Gupta, my dear friends, and I welcome all of you to Tuesday's DI Mantra. Now, I've been running this Tuesday's DI Mantra on every Tuesday since last 2 months. Friends, today we are going to take on the analysis of some of the sets which have appeared in the last year's CAT paper. Now, in this month of November, on the last 3 Tuesdays, I've done the same thing. So here again, I welcome all of you with the actual DI sets that have appeared in CAT 2020. All right. Now I've handpicked two sets. So let us simplify these sets together. All right. Now, before I start solving these sets, before I present these sets in front of you, basically, I would like to tell you about the D-Day activities that we are going for. Like we are basically bringing these activities for all of you for 28th of November. So yes, my dear friends, 28th of November is the day of CAT, and will be in front of you live on YouTube with a detailed analysis and score calculator of all the three slots. Slot 1 at 1 p.m., slot 2 at 5 p.m., and slot 3 at 8 p.m. So do join us for these live analysis, detailed analysis and score calculator of all the three sets, all the three slots of CAT on 28th of November. And do share your views in these live sessions. All right. So we'll see all of you definitely on 28th of November after your CAT is over. All right. So friends, let's begin with the first set for the day. Okay. Now I have taken this set, like I mentioned from the previous year CAT paper. So this is the set. So let us first of all look at the common set of information that is given in this set, the directions. All right. So the set is telling us that. So basically answer the following questions based on the below given information. The information says that the local office of the APPCAP company. So there is a company that evaluates the performance of five cab drivers A, B, C, D, and E for their monthly payment based on ratings in five different parameters P1 to P5, which are given below. So P1, P2, P3, and P4, P5, these are given below. Okay, no need to read their names. We'll read their names if it will be required. All right, now start reading from there, saving time. Based on feedback from the customers, the office assigns a rating from 1 to 5 in each of these parameters. Each rating is an integer from a low value of 1 to a high value of 5. So each of these drivers, A, B, C, D, E, we have five drivers. So based on the feedback received from the customers, they will be assigned rating from 1 to 5 on each of these parameters P1, P2, P3, P4, and P5. All right. Now these ratings are integers starting from 1 up till 5. The final rating, so this is an important thing. The final rating of a driver is the average of his ratings in these five parameters. All right. The monthly payment of the drivers has two parts, a fixed payment and a final rating based bonus. So fixed salary and a variable salary. Variable salary will depend on the final rating. All right, so that will be the bonus. Fine. So this is the basic information. Let's read the further information. All right. So all right, Sandan, you have solved this set just 1 hour before. Okay, not a problem. So you can see if I have used any better method or not. Okay, so continuing with the information, if a driver gets rating of 1 in any of the parameters, he is not eligible to get bonus. So as soon as I'll get a 1 in any one of the parameters, I will not receive any bonus. Also, to be eligible for bonus, a driver also needs to get a rating of 5 in at least one of the parameters. So this information that is given in the first two lines on this page, they are important as far as bonus is concerned. So if I get 1 in any of the parameters, I'm not eligible for bonus. To be eligible for the bonus, I need at least one rating of 5 in any one of the parameters. All right. The partial information related to the ratings of the drivers in different parameters and the monthly payment structure is given in the table. So this table is partially filled. So there are some missing values as far as the feedback in these 5 parameters are concerned. Okay. There is some additional information that is also given. A and B have got a rating of 5 in exactly one of the parameters. So A has only 1 5, B has also only 1 5. All right. Okay. Now next, Chandan has got a rating of 5 in exactly 2 parameters. So Chandan has 2 5s. This is what I know. So this was additional fact number 1. Going with additional fact number 2, none of the drivers has got the same rating in 3 parameters. Okay, so 3 parameters में same rating नहीं है. That means same rating can be in maximum 2 parameters. Okay, 2 से ऊपर 3 parameters में सेम रेटिंग नहीं होगी. अब 3 का मतलब क्या है, 4 में भी नहीं होगी एंड 5 में भी नहीं होगी. सो अगर 4 पैरामीटर्स में सेम हो जाती है, सो कैन आई से ना कि 3 पैरामीटर्स में भी सेम है. ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव टू सेव आवरसेल्फ फ्रॉम. अंडरस्टैंड दिस पॉइंट. सो I can have same rating in maximum 2 parameters. This is what this information is telling us. Okay, fine. So that was statement number 2. Okay, so this is all data that is given. Now, depending upon the extra information that is given in the questions, we will be solving these questions. All right. So let us move to the questions with few important things in our mind. If any driver will get 1 in any of the parameters, he will not be eligible for bonus. Number 1. Number 2 is, I will be eligible for bonus if I will get a rating of 5 in any one of the parameter, at least one of the parameter. Okay, so these are two important things. Then next is, Arun has exactly 1 5, Barun has exactly 1 5, and Chandan has 2 5s among these parameters. Okay, so with the help of all these things, let us solve these questions. So question number 1, if D does not get a bonus, that means या तो उसको किसी ना किसी पैरामीटर में 1 मिला है, or he has not scored any 5. All right, so what is the maximum possible value of his final rating? And these are the options. Now if I talk about D, P1, P2, P3, P4 and P5. Now D has already got a rating of 3 in P2. Okay, so he has rating of 3 in P2. Now it is also given that he does not get a bonus, so we have to maximize his final value, final rating. Okay, अब बोनस नहीं मिला तो या तो उसके पास किसी ना किसी एक पैरामीटर में 1 है, he has scored 1 in any of the parameters. So now as soon as he scores 1 in any of the parameters, he will be ineligible for bonus, and we have to maximize his final rating. So I will give a 5 in maximum possible parameters. Okay, so मैं 2 ही 5 दे सकता हूं and एक मेरे को 4 देना पड़ेगा. All right, I cannot give him 5 in 3 parameters. Okay, this was one of the conditions, right? Okay, so I'll just show you the condition. So none of the drivers has got same rating in 3 parameters. So using this, 1 will make him ineligible for bonus, 5 and 5 to maximize his final value. Okay, and 4 because I cannot give 5. All right. Okay, so if I'll add all of them, 5 plus 5 10 15 18, so he has got the sum as 18 divided by 5, that is 3.6. so 3.6 can be his maximum possible score. I will take one more possibility. Let's say he does not score 1. Okay, so already 3 here. He is not eligible for the bonus if he will not score any 5. So to maximize this, I will give 4, then 3, and already 3 एक हो चुका है तो एक 2 दे देते हैं. So now in this case, the score is 4 plus 4 plus 2 10 16. 16 is the score divided by 5, it will give you 3.2. Now, since I have to consider the maximum possible value of the final rating, so I'll be going with this answer, that is 3.6. Okay, fine. Now, Chandan, there were some conditions for the bonus. Okay, so you are asking what is the score for bonus points. So bonus points के लिए score नहीं है, bonus point कैसे calculate होगा? We'll be calculating the final rating. Okay, I'll take you through that information. So the final rating of a driver is the average of his ratings in these 5 parameters. All right, am I clear? So now the bonus will depend on the final rating. That means average of the points which he received in these 5 parameters. Krupa, good evening. Sita, good evening. Okay, so all of us are clear that answer for this question will be option D. Okay, next question पे चलते हैं. अब I think you all must be having an idea about this particular set. ठीक है, so अब question क्या है, maxima and minima के. Next question says that if E gets a bonus, E को bonus मिल गया है, then what is the minimum possible value of his final rating? Now E is eligible for the bonus. All right. So let me finish this off. All right. Now E is eligible for the bonus. That means he has received 5 as rating in one of the parameters. In P5, he has already received 2 as per the table. Okay. So, E is eligible for bonus. So, he will score 5 in at least one of these parameters. And we have to now minimize his final rating. अच्छा. So, final rating को minimize करने के लिए अब क्या करना पड़ेगा? I have to give him minimum points. Also, since he is eligible for the bonus, I cannot give him 1. Okay. So I will give him 2 to minimize his final rating. Now 2 is already given in 2 parameters. So next minimum value will be 3, which will be given in the other 2 parameters. So the sum of all these ratings will be 15. When divided by 5, calculating the average, answer will come out to be 3, and hence answer will be option D. All right. Am I clear? Okay. So बहुत simple question है. This was the actual question of CAT 2020. Question number 3 for the same set. If all 5 drivers get bonus, सबको bonus मिला है, what is the minimum possible value of the monthly payment that a driver gets? Now we have to find out the minimum possible value of the monthly payment. Now monthly payment has 2 components, fixed payment and bonus. Obviously, you cannot change the fixed payment. You can control the bonus. Now, bonus depends on final rating. So, to minimize the monthly payment, we should be minimizing the bonus. Okay. Now, to minimize the bonus, we should be minimizing the final rating. To minimize the final rating, we'll have to minimize the feedback, the points that are given in these 5 parameters. Okay, so let us minimize the points that each of these 5 drivers will get in these 5 parameters. ठीक है, अब मुझे minimize करने हैं points. Okay, with the condition that all of them are getting bonus. So if I talk about A, to make A eligible for bonus, I will give him 5. I cannot use 1. Okay, so in one of the parameters, A will receive 5. B के लिए condition क्या था? B has received 1 5. C के लिए condition था C has received 2 5s. There was nothing for D and E. Okay, so A has received 1 5. To minimize his overall final rating, I will give him 2 and 2 and then 3 in this case. Okay, now adding all these 5 parameters, 5, 10, 16. 16 is the sum, 16 divided by 5. So the final rating of Arun will be 3.2. Okay, so in this blank space, I'll keep on writing the final ratings for the time being. Okay, now for Barun, 1 5 to minimize, I will give 2 2 and then 3. So the sum here is 15 and his final rating will be 15 divided by 5, that is 3. All right. For Chandan, I have to give him 2 5s because that was already a condition that was mentioned in the question. He has already won 2, so maximum I can give him one more 2 and then 3. Okay, so 10, 15, 16, 17. So his rating will be 3.4, that is 17 divided by 5. For Damodaran, no such condition, but I have to give him 1 5 to make him eligible for the bonus. Then minimizing 2, 2 and 3. So 5, 10, 15. 15 upon 5 is 3 is the final rating for Damodaran, and for Iman it will be 5 here, then 2 and then 3, 3. Okay, so his sum is 15. 15 when divided by 5 is 3. All right, am I clear? Okay, now just look at this table. Give me 1 second. All right, so I hope all of you are clear with this table. Now let us quickly calculate the bonus for all of them and then the final monthly payment. So for A, monthly payment will be 1000 is the fixed payment, and then his bonus will be 250 rupees multiplied by 3.2. So 250 into 3.2. This is what we have to find out. Okay. 5, 10, 16, 3.2 exactly. So 250 into 3.2. Yes. So Vicky, Krupa, Chandan, Sita, all of you. So 250 into 3.2. What will be the answer? So 250 into 3 is 750. 750, right? And then 250 into 0.2 is how much? Is 50. So it will be equal to 800, right? So bonus for Arun will be 800. So his total payment will be 1800. Similarly for B, I will calculate this. So fixed payment is 1200 plus the bonus will be 200 into 3, that is 600. So it will be 1600, right? Wait. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. 1200 into plus 600, it will be 1800. I'm really sorry. So 1800 will be the final monthly payment for B. Now for C, it is 1400 plus 3.4 into 100. That is 340. So it will be 1740. For D, it is 1300 is the fixed payment plus 150 into 3, that is 450. So it is 1750. All right. And for E, it is 1100 plus 600, that is 1700. So we have to find out the minimum possible value of the monthly payment that a driver will get. So minimum possible value here is 1700, which is yes, one among the options C. Okay, so option C is the final answer. Vicky, absolutely correct. Good. Okay, now let's move on to the next question, the fourth question for this set. If all 5 drivers get bonus, okay, what is the maximum possible value of the monthly payment that a driver will get? So now in the previous question we have minimized it. Now we have to maximize it. Let's write the conditions. Arun will get 1 5, Barun will get 1 5, Chandan will get 2 5s. No condition for D and E. So Arun, minimum 1 5, but question says that Arun has exactly 1 5. So I cannot give any more 5 to Arun. So to maximize his final rating, I'll give him 4 and then 3 and 3. The sum here is 9, 10, 11, 12, 16 and 3, 19. So his final rating will be 3.8. Okay. For Barun, I will give him 1 5, 2 4s and 1 3. Okay, so his ratings are absolutely same as that of Arun. So it will be 3.8 once again. For Chandan, I'll have to give him 2 5s, and then to maximize his final rating, I'll give him 2 4s. So 10 and 10, 20. 20 upon 5 is 4. Okay. For Damodaran, I'll give him 2 5s and 2 4s. So 10, 21. 21 upon 5 is 4.2. And for E, it will be 5, 5, 4, 4. The sum is 20 and the rating will be 4. Now let's calculate the final payment, monthly payment. So for A, it will be 1000 plus 3.8 into 250. So 3.8 into 250 will be how much? 3.8 into 250. Anyone? 3.8 into 250. Quickly. 3.8 को 250 से multiply करना है. So 380 plus 380. How much? 380 plus 380, 760. 760 plus 190. Okay. So 760 plus 190, it will be equal to 950. So it will be 1950. For B, it will be 1200 plus 3.8 into 200. That is 760. So 1960 will be the payment. For C, it is 1400 plus 400. That is 1800. D, it is 1300 plus 4.2 into 150. That is 630. So 1930. And finally for E, it is 1100 plus 800. That is 1900. Now we have to find out the maximum possible value of the monthly payment that a driver will get. So out of these values, the maximum value is 1960. So 1960 is our final answer. That is option number C. All right. So that's all about this one. Now, Vicky, which part you want me to explain again? I've quickly calculated the maximum feedback points that can be given. Okay. And then I've calculated the final ratings based on which what I have done, I have calculated the monthly payment. Okay. And I've got 1960 as the maximum value. Okay. All right. So that's all about the first set. So friends, if you are liking this lecture, quickly press a like button, comment in the comment section, share this channel, share this lecture and subscribe our channel. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to the second set for the day. Yes, Vicky, it's quite an easy set, right? Okay. So set 2 जल्दी से read करते हैं. थोड़ा सा tough है. This is a typical DI set full of numbers. Read the information carefully and give the answers of the following questions. Information. In an election, several candidates contested for a constituency. In any constituency, the winning candidate was the one who polled the highest number of votes. The first runner-up was the one who polled the second highest number of votes. Second runner-up was the one who polled the third highest number of votes, and so on. There were no ties in terms of number of votes polled by the candidate in any of the constituency in this election. So the first paragraph is very basic. So no concrete information that is given here. Okay, fine. Now next, in an electoral system, a security deposit is the sum of money that a candidate is required to pay to the election commission before he or she is permitted to contest. Only the defeated candidates, that is, one who is not the winning candidate. So winning candidate is the one who has got highest number of votes. So among the defeated candidates, barring the one who has won the elections, among the defeated candidates, the candidates who will fail to secure more than 1/6 of the valid votes polled in the constituency will lose their security deposits. So this is very important. Only the defeated candidates who fail to secure more than 1/6 of the valid votes will lose their security deposits. Okay, so this is one point to be noted. The following table provides some incomplete information about votes polled in 4 constituencies A, B, C and D in this election. So let's look at the table. Now below the table there is some extra information based on which I will be filling some of the information that is given, that is missing in this table. Okay, fine. So let's start reading. First of all, looking at the table, so it gives you number of candidates who are contesting. So in constituency A there are 10 candidates, 12, 5 and 8. Total number of valid votes polled 5 lakhs, 3.25 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 30 and so on. Number of votes polled by the winning candidates. Some information is given. Runner-up number of votes are given. Number of votes for second runner-up is also given. Percentage of valid votes polled by the third runner-up. So instead of giving the number, they have given the percentage. That is absolutely fine. कोई problem नहीं है. ठीक है? All right. Now I have made this blank table here. So I'll be filling some information here. Okay. After reading all the conditions given on this page. Okay. So let's do it one by one. So statement number 1, the first runner-up polled 10,000 more votes than the second runner-up in the constituency A. So in constituency A, they are talking about the first runner-up and the second runner-up, and they're saying that the difference between them is 10,000. So first runner-up has 95,000 votes, the difference being 10,000. So this value will be 85,000. All right. So second runner-up will get 85,000. All right. Okay. Now next is statement number 2. None of the candidates who contested in C. So now they are talking about constituency C. Okay. None of the candidates lost their security deposit. My God. So let's first of all calculate 1 by 6 of this number. So 1 by 6 of this number will be 1,00,005. So 1 by 6 of this value will be this. So in order that I will not lose security deposit, my number of votes should be more than this value. So 1,05,000 से ज्यादा number of votes होने चाहिए मेरे. ठीक है? Now they are saying that none of the candidates lost their security deposit. There are 5 candidates here. So each of these candidates would have got more than 1,05,000 votes. Okay? 1,05,000 votes से ज्यादा होने चाहिए. So that means minimum number of votes any contestant will get, minimum number of votes any contestant will get will be 1,00,006. This is the minimum. इससे ज्यादा भी हो सकते हैं, but ये minimum value है each of the candidates will get. All right. Now there are 5 candidates. The continuation statement says that the difference in votes polled by any pair of candidates in this constituency was at least 10,000. So अगर मैं difference 10,000 का भी रखता हूं, okay, so let's say one candidate will get 1,06,000 votes, second candidate will get 1,10,006 votes, third will get 1,20,006 votes, fourth candidate will get 1,30,006 votes, and fifth candidate will get 1,40,006 votes. Now these are the votes for 5 candidates at a gap of 10,000. They are saying that the gap was minimum at least 10,000. I have kept a gap of 10,000. Now what you will see is just add all of them. After keeping a gap of 10,000 among all these values, the sum of these values comes out to be the total number of valid votes in constituency C. So I can say that these 5 values that I have written should be the number of votes polled by these 5 candidates of constituency C. Okay, so now I have got the exact values for constituency C. So winner will get 1,40,006 votes. So winner here will get 140,006. First runner-up will get 130,006. Second runner-up number of votes will be 120,006. I'm not writing the percentage here. I'm just writing the number of votes for the third runner-up it will be 1,10,006. And the loser, the fifth one, I'll not call him loser, but he will get 1,00,006. Okay, so I have filled all the values for constituency C. Okay, right. Now let's move ahead. Statement number 2 is also over. I will erase the screen because I have noted down all this information at the next page. Okay. Also, I'll write a few more things. One sixth of the poll, basically the value at which I can lose my security. So 1/6 for all the candidates, for all the constituencies I should write. So constituency A, total valid votes is 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs divided by 6 is somewhere around 83,333. Okay. Now, similarly for constituency B, 3,25,000 divided by 6, it is 50,000, 4,000, 54,166. So 54,166 will be the value at which I will lose my security deposit. For C, we have already seen that it is 1,00,005. And for D, right now, I don't know that value. Okay, because I don't know the total number of votes polled. Okay, fine. Now let's write other things. Let's look at the other things. The third statement. The winning candidate in D polled 5% of the valid votes. This is very important. The winning candidate in D polled 5% of the valid votes more than the first runner-up. Okay, so the first runner-up is this. If he has received X% of valid votes, then winner has received X plus 5% of valid votes. Okay, winner has got 5% of valid votes more than the first runner-up. Okay, all the candidates who lost their security deposits while contesting this put together polled 35% of the valid votes. So जिनकी भी security deposit, those who have lost the security deposit, they have got 35% of the valid votes. All right, those who have lost the security deposit. So those who have not lost the security deposit, the percentage share of votes will be 65%. All right, fine. Now I have to determine who all will lose the security deposit. Okay, so obviously winner will not lose. Fine. I have to see if the first runner-up and the second runner-up have they lost the security deposit or not. All right. The third runner-up definitely lost the security deposit because he has got only 10% of the votes. 1/6, if I'll convert in percentages, will be 16.66, right? 16.66 hoga. Okay, so we have to determine how many of them have lost the security deposit, right? Okay. Now, continuing with this, okay. Now, obviously, winner has not lost. He has secured X plus 5%. This has X percentage. Now, if I'll assume that these are the two who have not lost the security deposit. Okay, so that means combined percentage will be 65% and winner will get 35% and first runner-up will get 30%. Okay. Now, if I'll say that 37,500 represents 30% of the valid votes, so 30,000 will represent somewhere around, so let's calculate that. 37,500 is 30%, so 30,000 will be 24%. Okay, so I can now say that second runner-up has also not lost the security deposit. Okay, so from here I can say that the top 3 candidates have not lost the security deposit. Okay, fine. All right. Now let's calculate the number of votes for the winner in this case. So now I can say that these three candidates constitute 65% of total valid votes. Okay. Now if this is X percentage, 37,500. So winner has got 37,500 plus 5% of the valid votes. Okay. Now if I'll remove this last 5%, then I can say that this 37,500, this 37,500 and this 30,000, these three values will represent 65% minus 5%, that is 60%. So 37,500 plus 37,500 is how much? 75,000, 75,000 and 30,000. 1 lakh 5,000 represents 60% of the valid votes. Okay, 1 lakh 5,000 represents 60% of the valid votes. So इसमें 10% कितना हो जाएगा? If I divide this value by 6, ठीक है, 17500 will be 10% and 100% will be 1,75,000. All right, great. So now from here, I'm able to calculate the total number of valid votes cast for constituency D. So it is 1,75,000 for constituency D, which I will copy here, 1,75,000. Okay, so D के भी total number of votes आ गए हैं. Okay, now what all information is missing? Now I have got all these values. Okay, now people who have lost the security, उनके votes कितने होंगे? Okay, now for A, let's see. Winner obviously has not lost. First runner-up is more than 83,333. Second runner-up is more than 83,333. So the first three candidates in constituency A have not lost their security deposit. Now let's talk about the remaining number of votes. So 275, 2,75,000, 95,000 and 85,000. So 1,80,000 plus 2,75,000 will give you 4,55,000. So this sum is 4,55,000. Okay, so the remaining number of votes is 45,000. Now the remaining candidates, that means out of 10 candidates, 3 are already mentioned here. The remaining candidates have got a total of 45,000 votes. All right, the remaining candidates have got a total of 45,000 votes. Now these 45,000 votes are divided among 7 remaining candidates. All right, definitely none of them will get more than 83,000. Okay, so all these 7 candidates will lose their security deposit. That's over. Okay, now talking about constituency B, the winner has got 48,750 and anyone who will get 54,166 or less will lose his security deposit. Now maximum votes are received by winner, which is 48,000. So he will not lose his security deposit, but the remaining 11 candidates will lose their security deposit. For constituency C, none of them will lose. Okay, and for constituency D, the winner, runner-up, second runner-up will not lose, and the remaining 5 candidates will lose their security deposit. Okay, am I clear? So this is the data that I have segregated for all of you. All right, okay. So now let us now move to the questions quickly. एक एक करके questions solve करते हैं. Okay, so Vicky is saying, sir, 30,000 से 24 is 24. उसके बाद third runner up के बाद. Okay, now Vicky, I'll repeat this logic. हाँ, so 65% टॉप 3 को पकड़ने का लॉजिक समझ में नहीं आया. So I'll repeat this logic very quickly. Now leave this. Obviously winner जो है, if winner will get entire 65%, then the first runner up will be 5% less, that is 60%, which is not possible, right? अब ये possible नहीं हो सकता. Okay, so now I will assume that top 2 will constitute 65%. ठीक है, top 2 को 65% दे देते हैं, right? So if top 2 are 65% and they are at a difference of 5%, so this will get 35% and this will get 30%. Yes, okay. अब अगर 37,500 30% होता है, okay, so 30,000 will be 24%. All right, 24%. Now, can I say that a person who will get 24% of the votes will not lose the security deposit? Okay, fine. But मैंने तो assume कर लिया था that they have lost the security deposit. So 24% should be in 65%. That means top 3 candidates should be in 65%. Am I clear, Vicky? So 30,000 constitute 24% and 24% votes score करने के बाद I should not lose my security deposit. Okay, so that is why I can say that this candidate will also be among 65% of the people. Okay, fine. Thank you, Vicky. It's good that you have understood. So now I have finalized this table in front of you. The values that I have written on the other page, I have written here. So who lost security, number of votes for them will be 45,000 in total. Here it will be 3,25,000 minus 48,750, that is all the remaining votes. 0 votes are received by those who have lost their security in constituency C. And in constituency D, total votes are 1,75,000. 35% is the percentage of votes received by the Janta who have lost their deposit. So it is 61,250. Okay, so this is all information. Let's move on to the questions one by one. So question number 1 in front of you, all of you please try to solve it. Yes, Chandan, एक बार दोबारा से देखना इस सेट को. Now first question is, what is the percentage of votes polled in total by all the candidates who lost their security deposits while contesting for constituency A? Now in constituency A, candidates who have lost their security, they have got 45,000 votes out of 5 lakh votes. Now 45,000 as a percentage of 5 lakhs, ये calculate करना है. 5 lakhs का 1%, 5 lakhs का 1% is 5,000. I need 45,000, so I will multiply it by 9. So it will come out to be 9%. So answer for this question will be 9%. Alright, so this was a theta type question. Answer is 9%. Very simple. Question number 2. How many candidates who contested in constituency B lost their security deposit? Now in constituency B, eligibility to not lose security deposit is number of votes more than 54,166. But the winning candidate is getting 48,750. So I can say that all the candidates who are below this winning candidate will secure votes less than 48,750, and hence their number of votes will be less than 54,166, and all the remaining candidates below the winner will lose their security deposits. So out of 12, only 1 is the winner. So I can say that the remaining 11 will lose their security deposit. This was a catch. Okay, so answer will not be 12. it will be 11. Though the winning candidate has got less than 1/6 of the votes, but still he is the winner and will not lose the security deposit. Okay. Question number 3. What best can be concluded about the number of votes polled by the winning candidate in constituency C? I can pick it directly from the table. So in constituency C, number of votes received by the winning candidate is exactly 1,40,006. Okay. So answer in this case, so most suitable answer is the exact answer to mark 1,40,006 votes. Okay. So option C is the correct answer. Let's go to the next question. Question number 4. What was the number of valid votes polled in constituency D? Constituency D, I have already got this number, 1,75,000. So answer will be option B. Okay, straight away you can mark and move ahead. Question number 5. There were 6 questions in this set. Okay, now this one is wonderful. The winning margin of a constituency is defined as the difference of votes polled by winner and that of the first runner-up. So winning margin is the difference in the votes of winner and the first runner-up. Which of the following cannot be the list of constituencies in increasing order of winning margin? All right, so let's look at the winning margin for all of them. Now for constituency A, the winning margin will be the difference between these two. Okay, so wait, I'll go to the blank. Okay, so for constituency A, the winning margin will be the difference between these two numbers. I'm sorry. The difference between these two numbers, 2,75,000 and 95,000. So for A, the winning margin is 1,80,000. For B, right now, I'm not writing anything. For C, I can say that it is 10,000. For D, let us quickly calculate. So it is basically differences 5% of valid votes as given in the question. Okay. So 5% of 1,75,000. So it is 8,750. So for D, it is 8,750. All right. Now talking about constituency B, winner has 48,750. Okay. Now first runner up, they have not given the number of votes, but obviously his votes will be less than this number. Now this difference can be either 1 vote, or it can be 100 votes, or it can be 10,000 votes. It can be anything. So for B, I cannot comment upon the number, but definitely it will be less than that of A. Okay. And it can be less than C, more than C, less than D, or more than D. But certainly I know that A will have the maximum. Okay. So the winning margin for A will be greater than that of C and will be greater than that of D. So this is the order for A, C and D that should follow. So A should have maximum, then C and then D. B can be placed anywhere between C or D. Okay. So A, C, D का ये वाला sequence होना चाहिए, which is followed in option B as well. A, C and D, here it is not followed, and A, C, D, here it is followed. So I can say that option D cannot be the list of constituencies in the increasing order of winning margin. Okay, so correct answer for this question will be option D, because A has maximum, then value of D will be less than A and value of C will be less than D. So at least A, D and C should come in this sequence. Okay, fine. So using this, I can say that D is not the one which is following this sequence, and hence answer will be option D. Right? Okay. Now let's move on to the last question for this. For all 4 constituencies taken together, What was the approximate number of votes polled by all the candidates who lost their security deposits, expressed as the percentage of total valid votes? So now I have to count the sum of the number of votes of the candidates who have lost their security deposits. Okay, I've already mentioned these values, so it will be the sum of these three values, right? Am I clear? Okay, so let's add up all these values. So 45,000 and 2,76,000, so it will be 220, 220, 280, 2,80,000, then 1250, that is 2,500, so 82,500, and this is 3 lakhs. Yes, so 3 lakhs 82,500, 3 lakhs 82,500 is the value. Okay, this is the number of votes that is received by the candidates who have lost their security deposit. Now this value as a percentage of total number of valid votes. So adding these 5, 8, 14, 15 and 16. So 16 lakhs is the total number of votes. Okay, multiplied by 100. Cancel, cancel, cancel and cancel. So 3825 divided by 16 will be your final answer. Okay, now this value, or I can do it using calculations, 25% से कम होना चाहिए answer. Now let's look at the options which are less than 25%. So this is not the answer, this is not the answer. So 23.5 and 23.9. So अब इसको divide कर लेते हैं. So this is 4 से divide किया अगर मैंने, and then further by 4, and divided by 10. So 23.9 something. 23.9 something is the answer that I'm getting. So answer will not be option A, answer will be option C. Yes. So that was only calculation that you need for percentages, among percentages. So Vicky, yes, 23.89, 23.9 something answer aa raha hai. So answer is option number C. All right. So that's all, my dear friends, from my side for this lecture. Okay, so this is all about this set. So quickly press the like button if you're liking this session, comment, share and subscribe our channel. So friends, that's all from my side for this session. We'll see you the next Tuesday with some of the wonderful questions of IIFT. Yes, data interpretation of IIFT will be the session that will be conducted on next Tuesday. So we'll see you. This is the preparation booster for all CAT 21. We are live every day on 7 p.m. Also, these are the sessions that we conduct throughout the week. You can go for All India Mega Mock CAT 2021, which was live on 20th of November and will be live up till 24th of November, that is tomorrow. So do take this test. Okay. Now, next is the courses that we offer here at BYJU'S Exam Prep. For CAT 2022, the complete course, batch number 5, has open admissions. Also, there is a 2-month crash course, but this is not suitable for all of you. But in case you are looking for the final set of revision, you will get all the recorded lectures here in this batch. All right, so you may also enroll for this product. Now, in case you are not preparing for CAT but are interested in other examinations like SNAP, NARSI Munji, TISNET, ZAT and IFT. So this is an exclusive batch that we are running. So all the details are mentioned and you may also join this batch for the preparation of these 5 examinations. The different online classroom programs that we offer for CAT and other MBA entrance examination courses. CAT 21 percentile booster course and CAT 2022 complete course are the other online classroom programs with the complete details mentioned on your screen. This is the list of entire, like all the experts that we have on our panel. That's all from my side, my dear friends. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and join us on Telegram. And do subscribe our channel. That's all from my side. We'll see you the next Tuesday, and all the very best to all of you for the CAT examination. Have a good day.